What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your virtual girlfriend Kiana. I hope you guys had a great productive day as always. Y'all know the vibes. Nothing but what? Positive energy over here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So for today's video, we're gonna be getting our lives together. I have been rocking a ponytail for a super long time. I'll do my hair, but only momentarily for like content that I need to create. But as far as like giving her some real love, deep conditioning her, a full wash day, hasn't been happening. I'm finally jumping on the bandwagon and trying out the Aztec Clay Mask. Now, I know you guys have seen this all over YouTube, and I need to give my hair some love, okay? I got a whole bunch of product buildup going on. I just have not been doing her right, so we're gonna fix that today. Like, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all, this is not a tutorial. It's more so, you know, you just watching me do what I do. I have watched a few videos. I've watched Natural Rain, I've watched Curly Chris, I've watched my good sis Curls on My, like, I did my research. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just put the stuff in your hair, you let it dry, semi-dry, whatever you got going on, and then you rinse her out. From my understanding, this is basically like a detox for your hair. It's supposed to get rid of all of that extra product buildup, all of the impurities, but also it is strong. So you're not supposed to wash your hair prior to this. You're supposed to just take your hair out of whatever it's got going on, wet it up, put the stuff on there, let it dry, and then you're supposed to deep condition your hair after this because it is gonna strip your hair. But that makes sense, you know, because like you gotta moisturize your face after you put on a detoxifying face mask because it done stripped all moisture. Right. Got my handy dandy water bottle, which y'all know is also from Entwine. They hooked me up, y'all. I've been wanting one of these bottles for a long time, and they said, sis, don't worry about it. We got your back. If you guys see me looking off to the side a lot, it's because I have my computer over here and it's showing me what you guys see on a bigger scale. I did buy a camera that has a viewfinder, but you know, it's kind of itty bitty teeny tiny. So, by the way, I am filming on the brand new camera that I just purchased. It's the Sony a6400. Y'all, she was not cheap. Hopefully y'all living for the quality because I definitely am. Let me know down below, guys, if this has been an improvement for me. This is the real me. You're getting it. Appreciate it. A lot of people don't get to see me in my ugly state. I'm putting my ugly state on YouTube for you. For y'all. I have been shown so much love and support over on my Instagram recently that it surprises me. Like, sheesh. My Instagram is growing faster than my YouTube, which kind of makes sense because Instagram is more easily accessible. You see me on your timeline all the time. If you don't have your post notifications on, you don't know when I upload videos, so make sure you do that. Little self promo there. As y'all can see, went ahead and drenched my hair. Y'all see that little white stuff right there? Don't worry about it. That ain't nothing but like Wetline Extreme Gel. I look to Roger B. Henson. It's built up, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and work in sections. Y'all know me, always have, always will. I thought it would be fun instead of y'all just watching me do my hair to go ahead and react to your guys's, is that a word? To y'all's assumptions about me, because I didn't want this to be boring. I wanted it, you know, to be fun. I didn't want to just have to do a montage. Although I love me a good montage with some nice music in the back. I wanted to sit and talk to you guys. I went ahead and posted a question box on my Instagram story that asked you guys what were some of your assumptions about me. Y'all went crazy. This is straight out the pack. I picked it up from Target for like $5. Mixed clay with equal parts of raw ACV. It is raw and unfiltered, so you know it's the most purest form that it could be. Use a non-metal bowl and utensil. Apparently that takes away like some chemical reaction. So I got this like beat up spatula thing in a glass bowl, so you know, good to go there. I don't really I don't really think I need that much. Y'all know I don't really have thick hair, so it doesn't really take much to saturate. I really don't want to open this. I hate the smell of ACV. I can't believe I'm gonna put in my hair on top of that. Like, what? Y'all hear that? That's pretty good. Not too thick, not too thin. You know, she won't send me down the wrong way. Ooh. I don't know how much you're supposed to pay, but I'ma just coat this bad boy. While we're doing this, like I said, let's talk about these assumptions. But let's get down to the good stuff. So, you were mixed. I don't know with what, but just like biracial. Yeah, I get this question so much. I mean, like, all of us are mixed with a little something, but from my understanding, both of my parents are just black. So, if I am mixed with a little something, wouldn't be able to tell you what. Girl, I really assumed you were from the tri-state area before hearing your voice. Girl, you surprised me when you told me I had an accent, because I don't hear an accent. Granted, no one ever hears their accent until it's pointed out to them, but I don't think I have one. And if it is Chicagoans, well, I don't know what y'all think. When I first met you when we were kids, I knew you were fun, but for some reason, I didn't think we would get along. Really? I don't remember. Girl, I barely even remember when we first met, honestly. I've known Lola since we were little. I used to go visit her congregation with my aunt. And I don't remember my first assumptions of you. I don't remember none of that. Oh, it's funny how, you know, you can see people from your childhood and so much has changed since then. And that's how we all kind of just reconnected. You're a sweet person. Knew that from the very beginning. But yeah. The next one says, funny, humble, maybe a little spoiled, and a little too giddy. Let's break this one down. So funny, I think I'm funny. I can be funny. I'm not gonna say like I'm a comedian, but I have my moments, so I'll give you that one. Humble, I try to be humble. I'm not gonna sit here and say that sometimes my head don't get a little bit too big, but I try to be humble in all aspects. Spoiled, will I give you that one? I will give you that one. When I was younger and people called me spoiled, I used to say, no, I'm not spoiled. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. As I've grown up, I've seen it. Like, you know, being an only child, that comes with some pros. Like, I honestly wish I had siblings. Sometimes I wish I grew up with siblings, so, you know, you can have that unbreakable bond. I did grow up with a lot of my cousins, so all of my cousins are pretty much like my brothers and sisters. Being the only child has its perks. One of those perks being you're sometimes spoiled. I am spoiled, but I'm not like, you know, the bratty movie spoiled where they throw temper tantrums when they don't get what they want, or it's my birthday, I can cry if I want to type thing. First of all, I don't celebrate birthdays, but that's not just put in the idea. Like, my parents definitely rewarded me a lot growing up, but all of that rewarding was pretty much based on how I was acting. You know, if my grades were in order, if, you know, I helped out around the house, there were sometimes bigger gifts. Like for my 8th grade graduation, I did get a MacBook. I did get a car as soon as I started driving, like a few months after I started driving. So in that sense, I am spoiled, but I don't think that it's like a snotty spoiled. At least I hope it's not a snotty spoiled. Of course, I'm the one saying I'm not a snotty spoiled brat, so it doesn't really count. But for all my friends out there, I hope y'all don't view me as like that type of spoiled. But I've also picked up a lot of responsibility as I've gotten older. Like, all of the gadgets that I have now, I've worked for. I've literally had to save up money to get these gadgets. So I am spoiled, but I don't think it's like a snotty spoiled brat type spoiled, if that makes sense. Let me know if y'all get what I'm saying down below. That you have a lot of siblings. Ahaha, you played yourself. Like I was saying earlier, I did grow up with pretty much all of my cousins, so, you know, in that sense, I have a lot of siblings. Ooh, child, look at that. That is horrible. You need to do better. I have a lot of siblings within the organization. You guys know who you are, that I have grown to love as if they were literally my brother or sister. So, yes, if you put it that way, I do have a lot of siblings. Someone says you're a straight A student. I can't really think of a good one. Well, girl, that was a good one in my opinion, if you think I'm a straight A student. In school, I used to put forth my best foot all the time. I wanted to be the student that had straight A's. I've always been an AB type student. My sophomore year in high school, I always say, was like my holy grail year because both semesters I brought home straight A's, like literally A from top to bottom. I had AP classes, I had honor classes, but everything was just straight A. One person said that you've been a pro at this for a while, even before reaching a few thousand followers. Yikes, that is not true. I look back on my old like natural hair videos and baby, who was lying to me? I don't know who was telling me it was cute, but it just was not it. It was not the move. I was not cute. My hair wasn't even defined. It was just a fluffy mess. A pro? Definitely not. It has been a learning experience for me, and it will continue to be a learning experience. That's why I always say, like, my journey is your journey. We grow together. That you were sweet and down to earth. I love this one because I really do try. Like I said, I'm an extroverted person. One of my favorite things to do is make other people happy, or smile at least, or laugh. Like, laughing is the best thing here on planet Earth. It just makes my heart warm that so many people who I've never really, you know, met in person think that I'm sweet and down to earth, because I really try to be both of those things. One says, you're an independent, confident Black woman. Yes, with 3 N's. She put 3 of them, y'all. I try to be independent. I still live at home, so, you know, not too independent. But now let's talk about confidence. Yes, I have confidence, but it's been a work in progress, guys. Like, it's taken a while for me to be as confident as I am. Of course, that everybody has things that they are self-conscious about, like their own little quirks that they don't really appreciate, and I definitely have a few of them, and some of my closest friends know what they are, but for the most part, I think I'm pretty confident. There are a few areas that I would like to work on to be a little bit more confident in, but overall, I think I'm pretty doggone good, you know. Ooh, children, do your hair when you're supposed to. Someone said that you're very organized and planned out. I am the type of person who needs to work on a schedule to get things done, to be productive throughout the day. So every day before I go to sleep, I sit down and I make a daily to-do list of things that I need to accomplish, by what time and how long, all that good jazzy stuff. So I'm very, very schedule oriented. However, sometimes it just don't happen like that. Like, sometimes you just gotta go with the flow and create a backup plan, which I have. So, you know, I'm on top of it. Someone said you were the popular kid in high school. What do we mean? Okay, first of all, let me ask you this. Popular by what standard? I was definitely the person in high school who was friendly with everyone, because that's just how I am. But outside of school, I never really hung out with anyone. I did have like a small group of girls who, you know, we would talk all the time. But then something happened where we kind of all fell out, or I fell out, or something. I don't really know. Long story short, we weren't as tight by the end of the year as we were at the beginning of the year, which is cool. That's fine. That was my senior year. You know, you live and you learn. All of them were very sweet girls. It's just, and it wasn't really their doing, like it's no one's fault, but I always felt like I was just a mutual friend of a friend group. Also because I wasn't really trying to be in contact with anyone outside of school. So like I said, it wasn't anyone's fault. I kind of, you know, I was friendly in school, but outside of school I distanced myself, which, you know, whatever, fine. But that's okay, because outside of school I have friends that I grew up with that I loved and were always there for me, so it's okay. So, you know, I wasn't lonely, but I definitely was not the popular one in high school. I didn't go to lunch. For my lunch hour, I would literally just go to Miss Jefferson's office, Miss Scoopus's classroom, the main office. Like, literally all 4 years of high school, I never went to lunch. I would just hang out with the adults and have a good time, and yeah. I probably was talked about because I seem like, you know, a teacher's pet. I'm a strong advocate of being a teacher's pet, because sometimes when you do good and they love you and you're behind on an assignment, guess who's going to give you some more time? They are. Guess who's gonna understand? They are. Guess who won't give you a D? They'll try to help you. They will. So I don't mind being a teacher's pet. So if being a teacher's pet means that you're respectful and don't like just do whatever you want to do and turn in work on time and respect your authorities, then of course I'm going to be a teacher's pet. Yeah, so that wraps up all of the assumptions that you guys left for me over my Instagram, which is cool. That was actually, you know, a decent amount, the most interaction I've had in a long time. So I'm gonna do a montage, y'all know the vibes, and then I'll come right back with you guys. All right, so I've been going through and did the other side of my hair. I still have a lot of this, well, not too much left, but I'm definitely gonna scrape this bowl to make sure that I'm not wasting anything. Although the Aztec Clay Mask was only $5, $5 could have been spent, you know, putting it in my gas tank or something. Okay, so gonna make sure this goes to use, and I'm trying to get a thumbnail. So I'm gonna let this go ahead and dry, and then don't know how long it's gonna take. It's a very good question, but I have to straighten my room anyway. Then I'm hopping in the shower and rinse her all out, and I'll come back to you guys to show y'all the final results. Okay, so make sure y'all sticking around. Y'all, my curls look so good. You guys know I have a little heat damage up front, but for the most part, it got the job done. My curls are popping. But I will tell you this, my hair is squeaky clean in a good way, but like also a bad way, because you can tell that they literally stripped everything from my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and deep condition and do all that good jazzy stuff. But yeah, I love this mask. Definitely going to have to implement this more frequently. Not every wash day, because that's probably a little too rough on my hair, but like at least once a month, every 2 weeks or something like that. But that's that, y'all. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, turn on your post notifications to become part of the family, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys, much love. Bye guys, much love.